Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Today I have a bottle label for you. I'm a bit nervous about this because I don't want to think you're at that. I don't want you to think that I'm advertising wine or a particular brand, but this is what we are making today. I'm looking forward to cracking into this bottle of wine, but I thought I would show you how I made the label first. So this one is in Blackberry Bliss. But the one we're going to do today, I'm using Hello Honey and the Moonlight Designer Series paper stack, which is on the retiring list. And I know that at the time of me filming, as you can see, I've got loads of it left. At the time of me filming this video, it is still available, but please go and check because it might have gone, and I'm really sorry if it's gone. I think it's the last product. I think this is the last project I've got with things on the retiring list. So I'm hoping it's still there because it's so beautiful. It uses this past year's in colours, Blackberry Bliss, Lost Lagoon, Hello Honey, and Sahara Sand and Basic Grey, and it's lovely. So I'm really sad it's going. But I've also got You Plus Me, which is in the Spring Summer catalogue. And the label, the original label, this one, I've used the Your Sweet, but I think I'm going to try, I can't decide if I'm going to use Twitter Pated or Be Mine, but we shall see. So, my piece of Hello Honey measures, when I find where I've put, there we are, filming masses of videos today, filming a month's worth of videos today because I am crazy busy in the month of May. It is insane around here. We are going to regional training in a fortnight's time. I'm so excited. So because of that, normally I film every Friday, but because I'm going to regionals like 2 weeks today, I can't film 2 weeks today, so I've had to film all my videos all in one go, so get used to seeing this nail vanish. Isn't it pretty though? I really like it. I do really like it. Anyway, back to this. We have a piece of Hello Honey that measures 7 centimetres by 20 centimetres. I am sorry, I do not have the imperial measurements to hand. And we are going to score at 6.5 centimetres. When using your Stampin' Trimmer to score, remember that you've got two blades. You've got a dark grey blade, which is your cutting blade, and your light grey blade, which is your scoring blade. If you're using your Stampin' Trimmer to score, put your dark grey blade away and just use the light grey one. Otherwise, your cardstock will shrink. So, score at 6.5 centimetres. That is all the scoring for this project. I am going to burnish this really, really well because if you don't, it tends to, your label tends to sort of pop up, and you don't want that. You want it to hang nicely like that. I've then got my favourite punch by the looks of it, because this punch pops up in more projects than I know. It's the 1 3/8 of an inch punch, and we're going to try and get it as central as possible. If you can't sort of eyeball it, I have a top tip. Punch out a circle in another colour and stick it, put a little bit of adhesive on the back and stick it to about the centre, which is about there. And then when you insert that into your punch, you can see exactly where that is, and now you're going to punch out, I'm going to punch out that white circle like that, and then we have our hole roughly in the middle. I've now got a piece of the Midnight Designer Series paper stack, and this measures 6.5 centimetres by 13, and I'm going to pop this on with a little bit of snail. Like so. And then we've just got our sentiment. I think I'm going to go with Be Mine. and a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I've got Hello Honey ink, because I do want this bottle of wine to be mine. I do not want James to drink it. I don't think he would actually. He's not a rosé wine fan. I've got the extra large oval punch, just to punch that out of there. And then I'm going to bring back my Hello Honey, and I've got my Hello Honey sponge. And I'm going to sponge the edges of my oval. And then I'm also going to sponge the edges of my cardstock and DSP together. Just to give it a slightly more rustic. But you could sponge them separately and then stick them together. But I have to admit, the first one I made, I completely forgot to sponge the edges. I meant to sponge the edges and then forgot, and I quite liked the effect. When you get to the top, if you fold it over and then sponge, there we are. I'm actually just going to sponge around the top there as well on this colour. I've got 2 dimensionals just to go on the back of that oval. And there we are. There we have 2 wine bottle labels. All the links to all the products and all the measurements are on the coordinating blog post. The link is in the down bar below. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.